The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. Now the rushing numbers for Stevenson from last week. 9 carries, 54 yards, and a touchdown.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So a roughing the passer penalty there, CD.
And we know that these pass rushers love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they've still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, the hit came just a little bit too late. And the official won't even think twice about pulling his flag on that one.
And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. That'll bring up second down. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future all-pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the pass to Henry is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
On 1st down, right back to Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Throwing now is Rodgers. Wilson's got it on the crossing route. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Throwing is Rodgers. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Jets use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. Short pass caught by Henry. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. When you talk about this Jets defense, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call it. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. They'll try and throw for it with May. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. A line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now a 2nd and 2. They'll give to Hall. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards there and a 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. He stiff arms him. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now Rodgers. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And a lot of being a defender is being able to learn what you can and can't get away with when in man coverage. In this case, he got away with it and helped pop that ball free.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Allen Lazard from 4 yards out. And the Jets go up by 2 touchdowns. Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now 14-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time.
Now, early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Looking to throw. May. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes to play. First half. It's 14-0. 2nd and 10. To the air. May. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Umpire through the flag usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Off the play fake. Here's May. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And a fair catch is taken here, a step or 2 inside the 45-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Now Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. To throw, it's Rodgers. Wilson's got it complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Forced out to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Rodgers going to throw. That one out wide and intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it, and the Patriots are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game.
That pass complete. Here's Butte with it.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Here's May. That's complete. Demario Douglas with it.
The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Zerline's kick is up and through, and that will do it for this first. And we will skip the highlight show this week, get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A very one-sided first half, 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here are the Jets now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Rodgers again now.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
7 yards there and a 1st down. Rodgers now to throw. Now he steps away. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Now it's Rodgers.
Throw right side, Wilson. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down. They'll run with Hall.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. One more time with Hall. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw. Rodgers escaping the pressure right. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Aaron Rodgers. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 24. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35.
The Patriots offense and Drake May headed back onto the field. And it's been a rough night at the office for him. He's been more of a liability than an asset throughout the contest. And this offense is having a hard time overcoming his struggles to this point.
One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
They'll throw with May.
Being chased out left. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Throwing here is May. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
They'll start on the ground. Hall
escapes the defender. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. This is caught.
And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They'll look to run with Hall.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Flush to his right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal. Allen.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. He lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. Zerline's kick is up and through, and the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
To throw, it's May. This one left side caught by Gibson.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
On play action, May. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's May.
Short pass caught by Henry. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
From the gun on 3rd down is May. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 42. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
And that went to the right side and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. They'll try and throw for it with May.
A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball.
Choose from 4 preset offers that range in...
She said Play with me, but I still gamble with it. We getting right before we take off on the landing strip. Know that you like all the attention that a fan gives. Say that you like me, but you way too young for marriage. I've been here before, I know exactly how it goes. Yeah, now I got you packing up your clothes. You can hit me up and let me know exactly when you close. I'm her favorite, says she need a. She wanna all day. Hey, 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 hey.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game,
so pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10. At their own 20.
Set to go now on first and 10. They'll throw to begin with Purdy. Gets this one into the hands of Jawan Jennings. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good. 4-8.
The NFL's leading rusher a season ago, Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. He'll try again here, second and 10. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
Purdy works out of the pistol. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. We'll come to the line now on second and 2. We'll go right back to Stevenson. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And another nice run here by Ramondre Stevenson. He's gotten off to a fast start, and I think coming into the season, there was some uncertainty about this Patriots offense, both at the quarterback position and just pretty much everywhere. But he has done a nice job being a reliable runner for this Patriots offense, especially early this season.
They'll go again here with Stevenson. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down. Off the play fake, it's May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. On the give, this is Stevenson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Matt. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Niners will take over here just shy of the 30. Purdy on first down. The connection made to Ayuk. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. So Kittle comes in motion. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Now a third and 2. They need 2. Here's Purdy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The Patriots offense ready for their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. First down throw there is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Here's May. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And he's just going to waltz his way in. The pick 6. A touchdown for the defense.
Holding offense.
Anders Carlson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Marcus Jones now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is May. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The Niners offense getting set to get back to work. They lead it here in the 2nd quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's perfect. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. They face 2nd down and 7.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He runs with it. And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the 1st down. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, 49ers. From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. 2 minutes remain. 1st half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That is brought in at the 10. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Shotgun snap to Purdy. To the goal line and in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Carlson able to knock through the extra point. And the 49ers move out on top 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. May going to look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. To throw now, May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he will score. Kayshon Boutte. Touchdown, Patriots. Slides, extra point, up and good. And the Pats are on the board. It's now 14-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Niners offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Final play of this first half. Here's Purdy. Finding space at the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Patriots offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Stevenson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Now the man signed from Washington, it's Antonio Gibson. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. The veteran Leonard Floyd, they're on the tackle. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. And he will have a Patriots 1st down. That'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. Here's Gibson. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He's going to tuck it and go.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's a 3rd and 10. To throw is May. To the sideline. Nice job. They pull that one in, but that is still well short of a 1st down. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
On 2nd down, Purdy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Here's Purdy. A short one there. Caught by Kittle. Oh, yeah. Big opening up the middle. And he will go all the way. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. Carlson's kick is good. And the 49ers will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Ramondre Stevenson and the Patriots getting set for their next drive. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now a give running left. It is Stevenson. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Up from the secondary, Diamador Lenore with the stop. 3rd and short. And here is May. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot. Working out of the gun. It's May. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. On play action, here's May. Airing one out for Bourne. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. May to throw again. He'll find his man. That's Kendrick Bourne. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Off the play fake, it's May. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's May. And that is incomplete. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go. Here's May. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll send a tight end in motion. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Here's a 2nd and 12. They'll motion a tight end right. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. So Kittle comes in motion. On third down, it's Purdy. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. And he looks up, and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Off the play fake, here's May. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. They'll drop to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at third down. Purdy gonna give this to Garendo. And the Niners are gonna have a first and goal coming up as they find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for A.
So a win here for the 49ers. They bounce
some more? You wanna try to beat the force? I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more? See some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more? Show you look a piece, wanna see some more? You wanna try to beat the force? I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more? See some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece. I never mind if people change. I wanna try and heal my pain. How do you buy what can't be sold? How can you lie to me in my face? Wanna see some more?
That's how I be happy. This for all my not abandoned. For my ladies on stage, they clapping. Transaction, cause your mama need a mansion. Get cracked, put them in the. Can't forget the yellow brother in. Shed so many tears, lost 100 friends. Every time I see them, I'ma need that. Believe that. Label tryna give me feedback, tell me bring the streets back. Fans said they want 2015 Vince. Drop big fish, cuz been weak since. Damn, tell me how you really feel. All I wanted was a couple mil.
It's week 5 of the National.
Well, a couple of teams who've underwhelmed thus far squaring off as we're underway in week 5. Set to return, this is Braxton Berrios. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They send Hill right. Tagovailoa off the play fake. Completes this one to Hill. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he's tackled for a short gain. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Tagovailoa. Able to find Achane. Oh, he loses the football. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
So now it's the Patriots' turn to head out for the first time on offense. Leading them out, the 3rd overall pick in this year's draft. After a decorated career at UNC, it's Drake May.
And if he could only flip that 3-to-1 ratio, have it be 3 touchdowns to 1 pick instead of the other way around, I think we'd have seen that loss flip to a win as well. Cleats lead this week. We'll see what he's done to address the showing from his last time out.
Back to the air, it's May. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
Works the sideline inside the 35. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. That Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. They'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. They'll run. Gibson. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. They're 3 yards closer to the end zone. Here comes 2nd and goal. It's a design boot. Headed out right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's May. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Extra point is up and good from Slot. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Berrios now to return it. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now we're going to see the Dolphin offense for their 2nd drive of the contest. First down, tackled by Moore to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Running with A-Chain out of the gun. Room for him past the 30. And he's all the way forward to the 37-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Tua now from the gun. Has the connection to Smythe. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They'll run here following the penalty. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. They send the tight end in motion. 1st down. Here's Tua. Flushed out now to his left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down. Now they send their back in motion right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. New England taking the field. Its 2nd series of the game coming up. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire...
And, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he makes the Hefko. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins tie this game 7-7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Antonio Gibson now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. First and 10 from the 41. A give up the middle to Stevenson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Second and 6 coming up here. A give up the middle to Gibson. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Henry on the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. To the air on first down, May escapes the pocket, escapes the sack. That hit affected that throw, and it sails out of bounds, incomplete.
You know, as you can see here, things broke down a little bit. He tried to find a connection, but he just could not get on the same page. I'll tell you what I do like about that throw, though. He didn't risk an interception, and he put it out of...
They're on it. That's intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohu. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Completes this one to Braxton Berrios. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. Tagovailoa on first down. He's still going at the 30. And he's out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. All right, set now, first and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete. Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Aubrey puts it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. One last play before the break. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the third quarter. Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, here's Gibson. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. The Patriots offense out there to start this third quarter. On first down, they'll start with Gibson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second
from the 36. Chased out to his right. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
That's good for the Patriots.
May now from the gun. Escapes out to the left. He calls his own number again. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. A give left side to Gibson. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's May. Rolling left, buying some time. He's keeping it. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a New England 1st down. Working inside the red zone. He's on the move. Oh, he's going for it again. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for 3rd down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out and put it in short.
And that'll be enough for the 1st as they touch him down. QB sneak coming. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. On play action, here's May. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take the lead right away in half number 2. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Patriots take a 4-point lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Barrios now to return it. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run by Achane. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. 2nd and 3 now. They go play action with Tagovailoa. Rolling out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Out of the gun. Tagovailoa. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's keeping it again. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 8. Short pass brought in. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. to throw it. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Running back, motioning right. Able to find Achan. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Offense staying on the field. This is fourth down. Throwing now. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jonathan Jones makes the play. And the Patriots make the play that should win them this game. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
2nd and 3 now. Running it again with Gibson. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Again, it's Gibson. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. Here's Gibson on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Here comes Bryce Behringer to handle the 4th down punt. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be Dolphins football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. One final shot here. Getting out to his left. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. So this is a win for the Patriots. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.
Week 6 of the NFL.
5 weeks come and gone already. And we're off here in Week 6 on EA Sports. On the return, here comes St. Dell. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 31. Brought in right side. And he's brought down after a short gain. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fair catch called for, and he brings it in. Looks like right at about the 29-yard line. So now it's the Patriots' turn to head out for the first time on offense. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
I think we could give him a pass from last week because they still found a way to win, and that's the ultimate job of a quarterback. But those interceptions, that's not what we're used to seeing out of him week to week. 2 touchdowns, though, well, that's the bar he wants to hit each and every time out, and when he gets there, usually good things follow.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the gun, it's May. Buying some time right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Going play action, May. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds his man, it's Demario Douglas. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Henry on the catch. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing off the play fake here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air yet again, May. That finds Gibson, complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. Throwing now off play action. It is caught left side. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. May looking to throw. That one complete to Stevenson. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. And the Texans go in nickel coverage, 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's May. He completes it in traffic. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. All right. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Gibson here from the gun. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. An 8-yard gain on the run. It's going to be 3rd down. To throw, here's May. And they will score. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Extra point is up and good from Slot. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Dell now to return it. And look at this return. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. The Texans and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. It's Mixon on second down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. To the air, Stroud. He's got him, that's Mixon. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 2nd and 3 now. Mixon on the toss. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain. Give him 3 on that gain. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Oh, what a stiff arm. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. The Texans with some work to do, trailing in this game. Stroud throwing here on first. This is complete to Schultz. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Stroud off the play fake. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Houston touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans tie this game 7-7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. To return this, Marcus Jones. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Patriots offense headed out for their second drive of the game. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. To the air on first down, May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. May on 1st and 10. Caught by Gibson. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. He just throws this one away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle. Made out a throw on 3rd. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. 4th down is going to bring out Joey Sly and the Patriots field goal unit for the first time. This from 40 on the right hash. Up and good from Joseph. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. He'll throw it. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Well, the teams are ready, the fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Antonio Gibson now to return it. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. 1st and 10 now from the 30. The New England offense with the football. They get it first here in the second half. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here's May. He'll get this to Henry. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And he will get the first as they touch him down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw for May. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. A give left side to Stevenson. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a New England first down. Going play action, May. He rolls to his right. Toward the sideline, and it's intercepted. Jimmy Ward has it. And the Texans take over as he records his 10th career INT. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Nearly an interception on that play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Christian Barmore with the play. 5 men in the secondary for the Pats, 3rd down. Shotgun now for Stroud. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. The Texans set to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's New England ready once again on offense. They're coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Back to the air. It's May. Henry on the catch. Has a hole left. Room to run. 30. Inside the red zone. He will go. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Patriots make it a 10-point ball game. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Dell now to return it. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out now come the Texans on offense. First down, Stroud. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. From the gun, Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now it's Stroud. Pass caught by Mixon.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to...
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Running for it, Mixon. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So now we get a stoppage. Looks like a timeout called by the defense. On 1st down, it's Gibson. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. The give inside to Gibson. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. Operating from the gun, here's May. On the move, headed right. He's on the move. May come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's May. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. May now. Ooh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back, but now they've got 4th down. Up and good from Joseph. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Completed over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Put the body on the line for his team. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Texans trailing by 13. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stroud. Has his man, it's Mixon. And they'll have it across midfield.